Hello again to Uncle Dave fans. Here we are on a new edition of Fishing with Uncle Dave. This trip we went to Sportsman's Resort North. It is in the Upper Blue Basin on the beautiful Reelfoot Lake. There, and we went in about mid-March. It was water temperature's pretty cold. There's a picture of our cabin we stayed in, cabin C there, and this is right behind the cabin, looking out across the lake. Like I said, it was still pretty cold. The trees aren't even budded out yet. We still looks like fall over there, really. But we had a nice little dock real close to the cabin as we just walk on down. And we got there a little late the first day, so I got a few casts from the bank, just sitting there on the dock, just had enjoying myself. Got out the first day, but we didn't catch fish the first day. Kind of odd for Uncle Dave, but we regrouped, reset up, and here we are now. We're setting up a little bit different. We went out in the middle of the channel there and started drifting. And then we started picking up these old guys, these old slabs here, man. So we had a good second day. Like I said, the first day was a miss, but here we are. We got them, and look at the size of these crappie, man. That's a 9-inch paper plate, and that fish sticks out both sides of it. They're 14, 15 inches long. We found old Batman out here guarding a tree, so we tried around there. We didn't catch much around old Batman, but went on out. Got out a different day. Here we are again, another great crappie, man. Just out there, we just out there drifting with the boat and catching them. Make sure you bring your big fillet knife. I brought the smaller one, and I barely got it all the way through them, man. So be prepared for that. Bring your longer fillet knife. Here we came across some old turtles up there checking us out there sunning themselves. We saw all kind of wildlife down there. Here we are out, a different day. It was cold. We got cold and windy that day, but we managed to go ahead but we snagged a couple big old crappie, man. And boy, I tell you what, that lake is just beautiful from sunrise all the way, during the day up to sunset, when it just beautiful down there. It's a beautiful lake all day long. We just really enjoyed our stay there at Sportsman's North. So plenty to see, not too much to do in the area but fish, and bird watching. We saw birds of all kinds, from these kind of birds to these kind of birds. I thought that old guy was a little bit ugly there. Not even sure what kind of bird he is, but we saw a bunch of different things. And we're close, I think there's somewhere close to the Air Force Base there in Kentucky there, so it's not too far over. So that's why we saw the metal birds while they was there. Shout out to the veterans and our guys in the military, man. Thanks a lot, guys. Please keep us safe. God bless. All right, back on some more bird watching. Everywhere we went, there was birds. Take your camera. There was just all kind of different. We missed a lot of different ducks. There's wood ducks. There's mallards. There's different kind of ducks down there. But this gorgeous. That egret right there, the snowy egret, was just beautiful. Saw one of the biggest red-tailed hawks we ever saw. That and there was a good one. We would see him fly away. He was huge. All kind of little gulls and little terns going in there and out, and that one's kind of saying hello and they're saying goodbye. But we had quite a time. And the big old blue herring there, he's looking for some dinner. He was beautiful. And the ospreys just got there the day after we got there. They started coming in and nesting. So here we took time out just for a little, fired up the barbecue grill, made some chops and taters, and that was the night of the full moon. It wasn't much biting, so we came in a little early, but you can see the full moon was just beautiful coming up over the lake. It was reflecting off the water, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. But don't forget about mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are out down there already. Up here it's still frozen, but down there it was out. But what a beautiful place. In case you're confused about how to get out of the room, there's your exit sign. And speaking of exits, we got to go, man. But here's the stuff we was using. We kept it small. It went lightweight, 1/16, 1/8 ounce jigs, and went even smaller for some bluegill. We caught some bluegill too, but there wasn't no big ones there this time of year. Caught some nice catfish. This big old drum surprised us. We caught several little drums, but this big old boy here was quite a fun. But then again, that's just what we went for, was crappie, and we did get into them. We caught some of the biggest crappie me and Brenda have ever caught in our lives. It was, the biggest one was like 16 inches. We had 15s and a half. They were good pound and a half fish, so we had a great time. Don't forget to say hello to Susie when you're down there. She hangs out at down at Trailer C a lot. So until I see you again, hey, calm waters and tight lines, man.